Hello, I am May McAllister, and this is my Scotland Ireland study abroad trip documentary. So, the first day was all of our flights to get to Edinburgh. So, we went from Charleston Yeager Airport to Atlanta, and that took around an hour and a half. And then we flew over from Atlanta to Amsterdam, which took around 8.5 hours, and it was an overnight flight. And then after Amsterdam, we finally made it to Edinburgh. And when we made it to Edinburgh, we ate at the Home of the Roast, and it was like a buffet style restaurant. And as you can see, there is this dish with gravy in it, and that is called Yorkshire pudding. And it is basically like a sweet bread that you dip gravy in, and it was delicious. For our first official day in Edinburgh, we had a tour guide, and she first brought us up to this place called Calton Hill, where we got to see a beautiful view of Edinburgh. And through the town of Edinburgh, there is a principal street called the Royal Mile, and it connects Edinburgh Castle and the Palace of Holyrood House. This is the Balmoral Clock Tower, and it is 3 minutes fast because it was designed to allow people to make it to their trains and not miss it at the Waverley station. This is Edinburgh Castle, and it is a symbol of Scotland. It has served as a royal residence, a military stronghold, and even a prison. And it has witnessed many historical events, from the Wars of Scottish independence to the Jacobite risings. And it currently houses the Scottish crown jewels. And it also has a strategic location, being on Castle Rock. After the castle, we got to shop around down Victoria Street, and what's special about this street is that it inspired J.K. Rowling's vision for Diagon Alley when creating Harry Potter. In Scotland and Northern Ireland, they use pounds, and in Ireland, they use euros for money. Bobby was a dog who stayed by his owner's grave for 14 years until he passed in 1872. He was there buried in the same cemetery as his owner, just a few feet away, and he is one of the most enduring tales of loyalty and devotion, and serves a reminder of the special bond between humans and animals. This is David Hume's statue, who was an 18th century Scottish philosopher, and legend has it if you rub his toes, then you gain good fortune.
Slowly.
The unicorn is the national animal of Scotland due to the Celtic mythology, and when James VI of Scotland also became James I of England, the Scottish royal arms featured both a lion for England and a unicorn for Scotland to demonstrate the union of the two kingdoms. This is the Balmoral Hotel, and this is where J.K. Rowling finished the Deathly Hallows, which is the final book of the Harry Potter series. And you can even stay in the same room where she finished the book. The Kelpies are Scotland's mythical creature, like how we have Bigfoot, or if you're from West Virginia, we have Mothman. But the Kelpies are often seen near water, and they are in the form of usually horses, and they will lure you to them, and if you touch them, then you get stuck to them, and they drag you underwater and drown you. And parents will scare their children with the Kelpies to prevent them from going near water. Robert the Bruce was the King of Scots, and he led Scotland during the First War of Scottish Independence against England. He fought successfully during his reign to restore Scotland to an independent kingdom and is regarded in Scotland as a national hero. Stirling Castle is one of Scotland's most important historic sites due to its strategic location on volcanic rock, which provided strong natural defenses. It was the residence of many Scottish kings and queens, including Mary, Queen of Scots, and played a key role in battles like the Wars of Independence. Its elevated position and royal connections make it a symbol of Scottish heritage. This is where the Battle of Bannockburn took place, and it was a significant Scottish victory in the Wars of Independence. This war was led by Robert the Bruce. The Scots defeated a much larger English army, securing Scotland's independence for a time. The battle boosted Scottish national pride and solidified Robert the Bruce's position as king. And in this video, some of us ran to see what it'd be like to take charge against the enemy. In Scotland, they drive on the left side of the road and they have a lot of roundabouts. I noticed that they do not have many turning lanes to get on the other side of the road.
I will build my love.
I think it's probably just busy all the time because there's always buses and trips.
I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to a wild mountain thyme. All around
Now, we were told that if we went to Staffen Beach, then we would see dinosaur footprints. And although we did not see any, our professor drew some in the sand for us.
And we'll all go together to pull wild mountains Will you go, lassie, go? Then I'll surely find another to pull wild mountain thyme.
Right? Yes, mate. You know what we're doing?
Legend say if you dip your face in Loch Lomond for 7 seconds, then you will gain everlasting beauty.
I took a stroll on the old long walk of the day. I met a little girl and we stopped to talk of a fine soft day. And I asked your friend.
Giant's Causeway is a nature preserve in Northern Ireland and is known for its beauty and extraordinary geological features. And if you're a Led Zeppelin fan, it is the cover of their album Houses of the Holy. On this day in Belfast, we had a tour guide who talked about her life during the Troubles period. And the Troubles was a violent conflict in Northern Ireland that lasted from the late 1960s to 1998. It was mainly between Unionists, who were mostly Protestant, who wanted Northern Ireland to remain part of the UK, and Nationalists, who were mostly Catholic, who wanted it to join the Republic of Ireland. The conflict involved paramilitary groups, the British Army, and police forces, leading to several deaths. It ended with the Good Friday Agreement in 1998, which established a power-sharing government and brought relative peace. The peace walls are physical barriers in Northern Ireland that separate Catholic, Nationalist, and Protestant Unionist communities. They were first built in the late 1960s during the Troubles to reduce violence between the groups, and while originally they were meant to be temporary, many still stand today, symbolizing both the divisions of the past and ongoing challenges in achieving full reconciliation. And there are many murals everywhere to represent the peace, and we all got to sign it.
Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone, as she wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, and sure 'twas no wonder, for so were her father and mother.
This is the Dublin portal, and it shows people in real time across different countries. So we did the YMCA, and we even played rock, paper, scissors with them.
Hey, ladies and gents, good afternoon.
Everything must come to an end, and it was time to go home. We went from Dublin Airport to back to Atlanta, which was an 8.5 flight, and then we went from Atlanta back to Charleston, and we almost missed our flight, and we all had to run to our gate, but we made it, and that is all that matters. Now here are some fun tidbits and facts. Number 1 is that there is no air conditioning. If you're going to stay somewhere, they will prop open the window and sometimes provide a fan. Another thing is that they have a famous soda called Iron Brew, and it tastes like bubblegum. Another thing, if you are a world traveler and go to Starbucks, you can get a mug with the place that you got it from. Whenever you go shopping, you have to purchase the bags that you're putting your things in. Overall, this trip was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I met so many great people through this trip. The architecture and just the scenery is all beautiful on its own. The food wasn't anything special, but overall, I would totally go on another study abroad trip. I want to thank Professor Keeney for giving UC students the opportunity to go on this incredible trip and giving us this experience, because we couldn't have done it without him. And I totally recommend going on a study abroad trip. Bye!